Welcome to The Long List, a podcast where we celebrate movies and other pop culture through the storied art of rankings. There are no bad opinions, there are no wrong answers, and hot takes are always encouraged. This is part 2 of the Paul Thomas Anderson discussion we had with Jack, of course, and also our buddy Graham Patzner, who brought a lot of really interesting insight, and it's always fun talking to Graham. And once the floodgates started opening, we couldn't close them again. So the podcast got really long. We divided it up into 2 podcasts again. This is part 2. If you want to go ahead and listen to part 1, it's certainly not necessary to listen to them in order, but a lot of fun conversations in that one, a lot of fun lists. In this one, we talk about the best performances in a Paul Thomas Anderson movie, and we have lengthy discussions about certain aspects of his filmmaking that we really like. We do director flexes, and of course, we rank the filmography. So thanks so much for listening, and we're going to jump right back in where we left off in the last episode with top 5 performances in a Paul Thomas Anderson movie. So, above all, well, maybe not above all, but one of the things that directors really need to do is get something out of their actors. And there's a couple ways that different directors do this. They can, of course, give directors notes. A lot of directors will let their actors find it themselves. Casting is a huge part of it. And from what I've heard and read, PTA has seen everything and like slowly kind of has his mental Rolodex of actors he wants to use later. And then, of course, at this point in his career, he's a brand name and people want to work with him. So eventually we're leading to top five performances in a Paul Thomas Anderson film. There's a bunch. Lots to choose from. Graham, why don't you start us off?
Well, this is actually harder than I thought. I
mean,
me
too.
Yeah. Because there's so many good supporting roles.
Yes.
And you could just say, like, you could just probably go down and say, like, the actors that are in multiple of his movies and be like John C. Reilly, Philip Seymour Hoffman, DDL, all that. But I'm just going to we'll do the performances. And I
also feel like a lot of times when we do these lists, there's a lot of repeats. I could easily see there being not a lot of repeats because there's so many good options.
So I put down 6 because my 6th is Leo and Sean Penn in one battle after another. And because I think, like, Leo gave an amazing performance that, like, it's kind of him at his, like, just it's kind of him at his most easeful.
Yeah.
Yes.
In his acting. He's just, like, he's really good at being kind of, like,
nice and
like wishy-washy kind of, and like sort of a stoner and a little bit of a fuck up.
We did an episode on Leonardo DiCaprio, and we both love Leonardo DiCaprio, but he overdoes it sometimes.
Yeah, he has this
he can be
Leo thing where
overacting.
he screams and doing a character where you're stoned the whole time, and he literally says, "I'm trying not to." And one of his lines is, "I'm trying not to be as angry recently," or I don't get mad at that. He says, "I don't get mad anymore." I think.
Yeah,
and it's kind of like.
And I think it's one of his best performances.
I agree. I think it was one of his best for sure.
I think it's all types of Leo.
I loved him.
Yeah, the perfect blend.
I loved him in Killers of the Flower Moon, and I thought
that
was
really
like
good.
super overlooked. But this one was even maybe better. But it's also just him. It's kind of an easy one for him in a way, to just. He can kind of let go into the character a lot.
Yeah, but
he just
with
did
that's
all the
often
stuff at the end and like having to, get that father-daughter relationship going.
Oh yeah, there's so much heart in it.
Yeah,
he carried it really well, and I was proud of him.
Yeah, me too. I literally was like, I was like, this is what we were talking about on the Leo pod.
Yeah,
what he needs to do.
Yeah.
He dials it up when he needs to, but the rest of the movie, he's like,
Yeah, he's really good. He's got a lot of heart in it, and it was beautiful. Mm-hmm. And then obviously Sean Penn, and there's it's like intense character work, obviously, and it's really good. But that was my 6, just to be like kind of get out of the way. Like I don't even know if I can even put that on my list because
you just did.
Yeah. Okay, so number 5 would be Daniel Day-Lewis from Phantom Thread.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll just keep going down, right?
Mm-hmm. It's fabulous.
Yeah, he's amazing in it.
Made my list.
Yeah, he's an incredible actor, and it's a great character. And then Sandler in Punch Drunk Love.
Oh, nice. Good call.
And not like necessarily because I think like he gave the best performance ever, but it's like I watched that movie after watching Happy Gilmore and like going to see all these movies like Waterboy and shit.
Right.
growing up with Adam Sandler as the clown
in a different way.
and then you go and see this, and it's just like, oh, he has this depth, and Paul Thomas Anderson brought it out of him.
Yeah, and in the last 10, 15 years, he's really been exploring. He still does his
He
comedies,
explores that depth,
but he explores
like
that
Uncut
more.
Gems, he did that more, So
Exactly.
he has this side of him, and Paul Thomas Anderson was the first one to bring it out, so I think that's important.
I had that in a different way in another list.
And then Tom Cruise, Magnolia.
Yep.
I think that's the deepest that Tom Cruise has gone.
I think it's his best performance for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely his best performance, and it's so perfect for Tom in such a weird way.
Yeah.
And then that scene at his dad's deathbed is just it's gutting.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I took him off my list at the very end, and I feel bad about it.
Yeah. Well, he's my number 3. So then the Master, I have both of them.
I did the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Hand in hand.
Okay.
Number 2 is
I did
Hand
the
in
same
Hand.
thing.
I think that's actually Joaquin Phoenix's maybe best role.
I won't argue.
I think
Oh,
that the Joker is just like an easier sort of character to sort of get into and be like that. But this was
I didn't even like that movie that much.
No, I don't. I expect the second one was absolutely horrendous.
Didn't see it.
Didn't see it.
Because I didn't like
awful.
the first one, and everybody was like, the second one's bad.
Oh, the second one is awful.
Yeah, I didn't
it's
even
like
watch it.
it's unbelievable how bad it is actually.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
But yeah, he was in The Master. He's incredible. He just
Yeah.
he goes so deep into it.
Yeah, he's really great.
Yeah, and Philip Seymour Hoffman is just also just like, and them together, their chemistry is so good.
It's kind of a twofer. It's hard
Yeah.
to separate one from
It's
the other,
hard to.
which is why I did the same thing you did. I put them in the same.
Well, which is
together.
the kind of like the point of the movie too, is to show that they kind of need each other in this way, that like he's like Philip Seymour Joaquin Phoenix is representing the like kind of shadow side of
Definitely.
of Philip Seymour Hoffman, and like you can see Philip Seymour Hoffman breaking multiple times in the movie in ways that are kind of similar to just the way how animalistic and fucking impulsive that Phoenix is throughout it, and they both do it the dance so beautifully.
Yeah.
And my number 1 is Daniel Day-Lewis,
Yeah.
There Will Be Blood.
Yeah.
It's just
That's
it's just undeniable. It's just the greatest like character work and like just like bigger than life filmmaking and character work and acting, and he just nails it like all across the board. Like his dialect, his mannerisms,
His physicality.
Right? Yeah, it's just incredible.
He's my number 1 as well. Just
But
spoiled.
it's Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
It has to be.
So
Oh, yeah. You're just saying, what do you expect?
yeah, what do you expect?
Yeah, right. I wonder
He's the best of the
how
best.
an enemy is going to be.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Is it Antimony?
Oh, yikes. What's that?
That's the movie.
I know, but what does that mean?
I don't know.
I thought it was an enemy too.
But how do you know an enemy? But it's Anemone, right?
don't know.
Anemone. Is it?
I don't know.
It's anemone, but how do you spell an enemy?
Well, you said an anemone, or right? Or did you say an?
Yeah, I'm talking about like the sea creature.
I don't think it is that though.
Oh,
Is
okay.
it?
How do you
'Cause I
spell
thought that was. It's anemone.
Which one?
We're definitely.
I have the movie up. It's anemone.
There is no chance
What's
this
his
is
name?
making the podcast.
It's a plant of the buttercup family.
There you go.
Or
Oh, it's a
there
different-
is a C in enemy. Anemone. And then all right, let's cut this. Okay.
Yeah, there's no way that's making the podcast.
I don't know. That was pretty good. It made me feel better about not knowing the answer to anything we were talking about.
No, I think you know it. You knew it more than I did. I don't know. Yeah, is it going to be? It's with him and his kid.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm excited about it.
I wasn't excited about it. I was like, oh, he's just throwing his kid a solid. But then I saw the trailer with him and Sean Bean. I was like, oh,
It's pretty cool. And he's like a crazy dude in the woods.
Yeah.
It's like,
And
oh,
you
shit.
know that Sean Bean's going to die.
of course.
Yeah.
I'd be disappointed if he
Why?
didn't.
Wait, why?
Because he always dies.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
like the
My
joke.
bad. Whoa, that
that's
one
what
went right over my head.
Like he's 3.
We saw a screener already, actually,
Yeah. He's definitely going to die.
via bowling pins.
All right, you're up.
I did 10. I'm just gonna fly.
geez,
I'm just gonna fly. Just fast. Just fast.
We're already an hour and a half
Just
over.
fast. Just fast.
Already am hour over.
All right, 10. I got Roller Girl. I think it's a really good performance.
Oh, hell yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
like there are other. I don't know. It's just solid. She's
Yeah.
really likable and does
really
a lot
great.
of really
All
subtle
of mine
things.
were men, actually, I realized.
Most of mine were too, and I think that's
Well, a lot of his movies are
Yeah.
geared towards that. So.
Number 9, I got Reed Rothschild. I think he's absolutely hilarious. I think it's, the beginning of William H. Macy. And I mean, sorry, what's his name? The other, John C. Reilly.
Which
Yeah.
one is that? What's
that's
the?
Boogie Nights.
Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah.
John C.
Oh,
Reilly,
so
Boogie
good,
Nights.
yeah.
Hella funny.
Yeah, I wanted to put everybody from Boogie Nights in there.
Yeah, they're all
I know I
great.
have 3 from Boogie Nights. Next I got Vicky Krieps, I think is the actress's name, who is the wife in Phantom Thread. She's really subtle and really, really good.
I had her
and
as well.
kinda
And I was going
haunting.
to say she was subtle too. There's
She's
not
amazing.
too much subtlety in his acting
Right,
performances,
yeah.
and she kind of nails it.
Next, I've got Burt Reynolds. Thought he's
Yeah, I
super
thought about
good.
it.
Really good performance. Next, I got DDL in Phantom Thread.
Yep.
I think this is my top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it is my top 5. Tom Cruise.
Yep.
4, I've got Philip Seymour Hoffman in The Master.
Yep.
3, I've got Joaquin Phoenix. I ranked them. They're right next to each other.
Yeah, I
Kind of
gotcha.
similar.
Similar,
But I do think Joaquin Phoenix, it was a maybe stronger performance. I don't know. Number 2, I got Leo. I just went for it.
Wow.
It's
Fucking great.
There he
it's
is.
a good performance,
There he
and
is.
it's one of my favorite characters. Number 1, I got DDL.
Yeah.
Awesome.
There you go.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You guys hit all mine. I also had Tiana Taylor from One Battle After Another.
Oh.
That's the, yeah.
Yeah, she's
I thought
so
she was
good.
great. She's only never mind. I was gonna say
She's
yeah,
so
I'll
good.
pull
in
that
it,
back.
though.
But she jumps off the screen. She's really great. I mean, you could choose a bunch of people from
So
that
have
movie.
you seen that a movie that came out a couple years ago, 1000 something, that she was in, where
No.
she's like taking care of? I want to see it. That's like going to be on my list because she's apparently amazing in it.
Okay, I'll
Where
check it
she's-
out.
Yeah, she's like coming from prison. She's taking
She's
care
been in
of her
a few
kid. and
movies, I guess,
she's in New
but
York
I
City.
haven't seen any of the other ones
Yeah.
that I know of. And then obviously she's a singer or she's a pop singer too, I think, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
She's some sort of musical artist.
Cool.
I don't know. I think she's like an actor. Let's look it up.
Let's look it up.
You gotta have research. I mean, it's all right there. You're right.
Yeah, I know I'm right.
Singer, songwriter, and actress. Wow, what a talent, huh?
Yeah,
She's great.
sick. Yeah, she's great in the movie.
She's so good.
All right, let's take a quick break, and then we're gonna finish it up strong.
Wait, what was your top 5 though?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I guess I'll. Okay, well, you
Yeah, you
hit
should
them
just
all.
say them though.
All right.
From 5 to 1.
I had 6. Vicky Krieps. Is that how we're choosing to pronounce
Sure.
that? Okay. Then I had Tiana Taylor and Leo, number 4. Then I had Philip Seymour Hoffman and Joaquin in number 3. And I had Daniel J. Lewis top 2
Wow.
Ah, yeah.
with There Will Be Blood
I mean,
being
yeah.
number 1.
They're both incredible.
Yeah. So that's why we're going to.
Amazing.
All right,
Break?
now we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to finish it off with ranking of the films. We got director flexes, scenes. Man, this is going to be a 2-part episode for sure.
That's fine.
This is great. I'd rather have more episodes than cut anything.
True.
So
Yeah, that's great.
and we did a 2-parter for Wes Anderson. I don't know why we thought we would do Paul Thomas Anderson in one episode.
This isn't our 25th, is it?
I don't
You guys,
know. It might be after we make it a 2-part episode.
Wes Anderson though. So did you see his newest one?
In the microphone, friend.
Well, are we going to talk about it still? Or are we taking a break?
Is this on record? Or
Yeah, we can do it on record. Did you like his last movie? I didn't see his last movie.
I liked it.
Phoenician Scheme.
I liked it a lot.
I liked it too.
Okay,
It
Did
was
you see?
very funny. When I
didn't see
feel
it yet.
like the last few movies of his weren't really funny.
Uh-huh.
And it was, it was
Did
fine.
you see the one before it?
Yeah, I did not like it.
Which one was the one before
Asteroid
it?
City.
I just did not like
Oh,
Asteroid
it didn't
City.
hit with me either.
I did.
You liked it?
I did. It worked for me. I don't know what hit because we talked about it and
Yeah.
You didn't like
I don't
it?
know. I think on a different
Yeah.
day I wouldn't have liked it as much. That the ending sold me. I really liked it.
For me, to me, it's just like so nihilistic in a way, but also just like nothing makes sense in a way too in
I
the
don't know
movie.
thoughts about Phoenician Scheme.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, I guess you haven't
Phoenician
seen it.
Scheme
Well, that's
was-
kind of where he's at with his filmmaking. It's
Yeah.
almost like and he's getting so like dense with his prose,
yeah.
where it's like Jesus Christ.
And it
man.
also felt like he turned the corner for Asteroid City for me, where it's like now you're leaning into it a little too much. The Wes Anderson quote unquote aesthetic or whatever.
Yeah.
It just like it jumped the shark for me a little bit on that
Yeah.
one. But Phoenician Scheme was also like a fun caper, so like it worked for me.
right.
So I mean, it didn't.
Well, I'd like to see it. I wanted to see it.
It didn't even make my like top 5 or 7 movies of his. So, anyway, all right.
Now
Save
we're
it for the
gonna-
Wes Anderson Part 3.
Go listen to that.
Yeah, go listen to the Wes Anderson episode. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll finish off the rest of the list. And this is definitely going to be a 2-part episode. All right, we're back. PTA, reoccurring list for us here on the Long List podcast, director flexes. This can be whatever you deem worthy of a director flex. Graham, you want to start us off?
Sure. Let's start with 5. Written all of his movies.
Yeah.
I think there's a huge director flex.
It
I mean,
is.
the only person who's like up there is Quentin Tarantino, probably, right?
Right. Well, as far as modern people, yeah.
Modern people, right?
Yeah.
Who else, like in history, has written and directed all of their movies?
Wes
All of
Anderson,
them?
but
Well,
he
Wes
also has
Anderson is
writing
like-
partners.
Well, he has Roman Polanski or Roman Coppola.
And
Coppola.
yeah,
these days, so
Coppola,
yeah.
and he also used one of those Wilson brothers too in the beginning. I think he always uses a writing partner, but
Yeah, now I'm having trouble thinking of.
I don't know anybody
auteurs
from
the
Greta
past.
Greta Gerwig writes and directs her own movies.
Well, Barbie was co-written by Noah Baumbach.
True.
And
She
really,
also co-wrote Frances Ha.
and that's a great movie.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
Anyway,
number-
so I just think that's it's a flex.
It's a flex.
I wrote this.
Did Kubrick write?
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think he really did. I don't think he wrote his movies.
Well, we're
I
gonna
mean,
have to
definitely
fact check that.
Well, look it up.
I will.
You guys have computers, right?
Jesus.
I'm already on his Wikipedia page.
I think like the long shots.
Definitely.
He definitely wrote the majority of his movies. It's Kubrick. Sorry.
Kubrick
Yeah.
wrote
The
majority of it.
majority.
Like
not
just
all
himself.
of them.
He didn't write.
He co-wrote them.
Well, it doesn't get into that here. It just says he was credited as a writer on The Killing Paths of Glory, Strange Love, 2001, Clockwork, Barry Lyndon, The Shining, Full Metal Jacket, and Eyes Wide Shut. I mean, all of his movies
All of his
except
movies.
Spartacus and Lolita, which are also based off of other things, so that could have
Right.
something to do with it.
Cool. I guess.
What are we doing?
Well then,
talking
I mean,
about
well,
director
Kubrick's.
flex.
I mean, yeah. He's up in the pantheon.
Writer directors. Rare air.
All right, so the long shots, like
Long shots.
yeah,
For sure.
doing those long shots, obviously, which has kind of become almost like a cliche at this point.
Yeah.
Long shots,
Yeah.
which he didn't really overdo with One Battle After Another.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Or at least I didn't notice.
Which I really liked about
Yeah.
One Battle After Another. Like nothing drew the attention to like the camera work or anything like that, unless you're like thinking about it. Like it was all serving the story.
I said that, I think it was in a TikTok or something, but he's a little, not that I don't like it, but he's a little show-offy in some of his earlier works, but in this one I felt everything served the story.
The next thing I was going to say is, well, actually, I think this is overall working with people like multiple times. So like Johnny Greenwood, like scoring multiple things.
Yep.
Before that, John Bryan scoring. The
Yep.
scores are always really good in
Very,
general.
really good.
But then also the actors that he's worked with multiple times. Like it seems that he's obviously very good to work with. People
Yeah.
love working with him. That's why they keep working with him, and he keeps
Yeah.
working with the same people.
Yeah,
So I think that's a huge flex. I think number 2 is Daniel Day-Lewis retiring after Phantom Thread. He's like, yeah, that's it.
That's about as good as we could do.
Yeah, that's about as good as we can do. I'm out. And then number 1 is having Daniel Day-Lewis in 2 movies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Huge.
Awesome.
Huge.
Especially 2 of his last 3, I believe. I don't think there was anything other than
Licorice
Lincoln.
Pizza. Oh, his movies.
Oh, yeah. DDLs.
Yeah.
I think those are his last movies, right? Or did he do
think so.
anything in between it?
Did he get nominated for Phantom?
Yeah, I think so.
Man. Ended with 3 Oscar nominations.
But because it was
2
Gangs in New York,
2
There Will
wins.
Be Blood, and Phantom Thread. Is that what you're talking about?
Lincoln.
Oh, and Lincoln. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. He got nominated. He won
got
for...
And Gangs in New York.
Did he win for Gangs in New York?
Or was that supporting? No, it was lead actor, and I don't think he did win.
I don't think he won for Gangs.
But he has 3.
He's so good in Gangs. in
He
New
has
York.
3?
I think he has 3, and they're all Best Actor. Maybe My Left Foot.
My Left Foot was the
one
one
of
that
them?
he won before, which is amazing.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it in a while.
me neither.
Me neither. I'd like to see it again. I'd like to see all. I like those early Irish movies too.
Also, his filmography is probably not too much of a chore to get through because, first of all, they're great, and he didn't make many movies. I will go next.
Yeah, you go next.
All right. Top 5 director flexes. Casting decisions. Alana Haim, known for being a musician.
Mm-hmm.
Cooper Hoffman, same movie. I know you guys didn't like that performance too much, but I thought it was pretty good. Cooper Hoffman.
Cooper?
Well, I was talking about Alana Haim.
Yeah, because
Oh.
I said when he said Alana Haim.
Bad mouthing her.
That's on your best performances?
I'm saying the casting decision is on the fact that he
He's
chose
talking
to
about
do it.
casting
I'm
interesting
not
people.
saying that's the best performance. I'm saying that's the decision to cast her and Cooper Hoffman was a flex. The decision to cast Tom Cruise out of type was a flex. And then
Yeah.
Adam Sandler, like you mentioned
I can dig it.
before,
Okay, yeah.
casting
Sorry.
him in sort of a more serious role was a flex. So
Also,
that's
that like nobody dude who's in. I feel bad saying it, but I didn't know who the actor was in One Battle After Another. Who was like the white dude who had glasses and was part of the revolution.
I was listening on the podcast. Apparently, he's from another Paul Thomas Anderson movie years ago, but I don't remember.
Which the guy
And
guy
maybe a
gets
composer,
arrested
too.
who has the note on the thing.
So good. That was another creative scene that it was just like he didn't need to do that whole thing with the kids and the it was just so cool.
Yeah,
I love that.
Really good.
Sorry, spoiler.
I know the kids. Yeah, the kids. That was so cool.
So this is where I have the opening shot of
Such
Boogie
good-
Nights.
Such good filmmaking.
Okay.
The opening shot of Boogie Nights, big time flex.
Yeah.
Shooting the first feature entirely in VistaVision and projecting in VistaVision since the 60s, that's a flex. Opening There Will Be Blood, 15 minutes with no dialogue, that's a flex. And my number one director flex was doing ELO living thing at the end of Boogie Nights and showing the penis.
Oh yeah, showing the penis. That's a good flex.
That's a big flex at the they're
Quite literally.
you know what I'm saying? They're leading to it the whole movie, and you're kind of like, are they going to do it? Are they going to do it? And of course he does it. So those are my top 5 director flexes.
I like it.
Jack,
Number 5, I've already touched on it, but the homemade alcohol thing is just like what is happening in this movie. It's like Joaquin Phoenix is literally like Tom Cruise in Cocktail, just like whipping up like crazy, like with like paint thinner and like alcohol and sleeping pills,
has
and
that
just
line.
like what is happening? It's all like green and murky, and just that after seeing nobody really partake in it. Well, I guess that one dude dies from whatever his concoction is like at the beginning.
Well, yeah.
But it's kind of just Joaquin Phoenix drinking it for a while. And then Philip Seymour Hoffman tries it and he's like, I gotta have like 10 more of these,
yeah.
whatever this is.
Make it.
Are you
We'll give you
poisoning
whatever
me?
you
Are
want.
you poisoning me? He's like, is it poison? Not if you drink it right.
Yeah. So good. Number 4, I have the music like never stopping in Boogie Nights, at least for the first like hour. It's literally one song transitioning into
Yeah.
another and never stops. Number 3, I have adapting a 1926 Upton Sinclair novel about like just like kind of an oil barracks dude and turning it into just this crazy, terrifying character study starring Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
Just the whole thing is crazy. Writing, this is a tiny one, but I think it's a flex and just like a great idea. I love how in Inherent Vice, he writes affirmations inside of his joint papers before smoking them, like positive affirmations.
Oh, I don't
or
know that I ever noticed that.
It's quick, but he's like, he writes, it's either an affirmation or like something. Yeah, it's like an affirmation. Just, I don't remember what it is.
Yeah.
He writes it on, then he smokes it. It's great.
Oh, that would be a good detail.
didn't
We
notice
forgot to
that.
do
Yeah, we didn't do details. I
Yeah,
kind of
we
did
didn't do
flexes like details.
Details, I'd have to go back and watch every single one and be really focused on it. So
Yeah.
thank God we didn't do that.
Yeah, right.
I just don't have enough time
Yeah.
for details.
I
lives.
sometimes use flex like details interchangeably.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't notice that. I just
I didn't
watched that
either.
one again too.
Yeah, me too.
It was
This week.
Yeah.
similar to, and then I noticed because I watched that first for my second time and then watched Phantom Thread for my second time after. And I noticed that there's the whole thing of him putting affirmations inside of his coat pockets.
In the coat pocket.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
he
yeah, that-
sews them into the. I
Yeah,
think that's
I know.
what the movie is named, Phantom Thread. You know,
Yeah.
Right, right.
the Phantom.
That's what I mean, though. He sews actual things into the lining of his.
Well, but the
Nice
but
recurring
the Phantom
motif.
Thread. Do you think the Phantom Thread really means also like the Phantom Thread of the narrative is the fact that she's trying to kill him like subtly,
Ooh.
but that he really likes it?
I like that.
yeah.
I like
Isn't that kind of what it is?
Double entendre.
Isn't
The
that
pacing
movie?
of that movie is really interesting because
Really
it feels
interesting.
like Like, I feel like you're just entertained by what's going on for like the first half. The poisoning doesn't come up until like
The very end.
2/3 of the way through the movie.
yeah, 2/3 of the way for sure. And then they fit in 2 of them somehow in there.
Like, yeah.
2 poisonings. You know what I mean?
Like she does it, he gets sick, and then all
And
of
then
a
he gets
sudden
better.
he's like,
And she's like, ooh, this
she's
worked.
doing it again, and then at the end of the second time she's poisoning, you realize he knows and is into it.
Yeah, and
Right.
he's into it.
I just love the turn.
Kiss me, my dear, before I get sick, or whatever he says.
I just love the turn of the first, like, him being more normal after he gets better and, like, loving her more. And as soon as he, like, does that and, like, comes over, it's like, whoa, good call, girl. Like, that's a good move.
Yeah.
That's a flex. Number 1, I had the opening shot of Boogie Nights.
Boogie Nights, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was I had that on there too. It's phenomenal. All right.
Scenes?
We're getting down to it. Scenes. I have a few. I'm going to start this one. Because we might have some repeats.
Mine have all been talked about, except for...
Oh, I'm going off the cuff on this one.
Cool.
Great. We
dumb.
love that. We love that energy.
I'm dumbing on this one. You feel me?
I have the Bradley Cooper scene in Licorice Pizza. I just love that. He's just out of control,
The
bringing
movie's
all
weird.
kinds of energy. The whole movie's weird, and
movie's
that's the weirdest part.
Yeah.
I have the last scene of Magnolia where John C. Reilly is talking to, I can't remember her name, but like the woman that's
Gator.
on, what's
The
that?
Gator.
I guess so.
That's her last name. That's the dude, the daughter of...
The daughter, yeah.
Of-
And she, the woman that's like strung out on drugs the whole time, and he's talking to her, and it's like a slow zoom in on her, and he's the one that's talking, but you can't really hear what he's saying, and you're just watching her react to it, which is a really nice choice to just kind of like focus on her reaction. And then that song, the Save Me song, is playing, and it's just like, it's just a really good way to end the movie. I really like that scene. I have the Rahad scene at the end of Boogie Nights with the firecrackers. We talked about it.
Yeah.
You want to play baseball?
Sorry. The first party scene of the Boogie Nights, we talked about it. Everything, we alluded to this. We haven't really talked about it too much, but everything in Sensei's house/storefront. And then, what's this town called?
From there, Backton Cross.
Backton Cross.
Pretty much that
The entire Backton Cross part.
The entire Backton Cross.
Even when they're like, the people are loading up to go out to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
They're
then the roof,
mobilizing,
and then them running on the rooftops.
Yeah,
the
that
whole
entire
set
scene,
piece.
yeah.
I'll call it a set piece.
I would agree with all that.
It's
yeah.
just phenomenal.
So enjoyable. Oh, and him coming up from the stump was so cool. Like the exit of his tunnel was that massive stump that was just like, we've stepped in those stumps before hiking through the Northern California redwoods.
Yeah.
Setting a movie deep in the Northern California redwoods is just right up
Really
my alley,
great.
dude.
Yeah, I know.
This movie's just
Totally.
speaking my language.
I know.
My number
it's
2
the best.
scene is Tom Cruise talks with his father and Philip Seymour Hoffman in the background. Wonderful acting, really heavy moment.
Yeah.
That's from Magnolia.
That's on mine.
And the fact that you can see Philip Seymour Hoffman reacting to the background adds a little layer to the movie, or to the scene anyway. It's really good. And then I alluded to it earlier. My number 1 scene is the oil derrick. That's just fantastic filmmaking.
Yeah.
And it's just wonderful. It's probably one of my favorite scenes of the century. It's just really good.
Yeah. I mean, I would say like the beginning of There Will Be Blood, the entire opening sequence.
I would
is
listen to that
incredible.
argument.
I
Like-
honestly just picked one from There Will Be Blood, but
Which one?
I'll give you my list.
Well, why don't you go
I'm
now?
done with my list. And
Okay.
Graham's shooting off the cuff, so go for it.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
So
he didn't even do his homework.
number, I'm right there with you.
No, I did it. It's all here, bud.
Right, no, that's how I do it too. Sometimes my lists are just nonsensical.
You're welcome in that preparation style.
Because I know
Jack
him so-
shoots from the hip. Awesome.
I shoot
often.
from the hip often. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
We cut out the parts.
Number
that don't work.
10, I have the first montage of Magnolia.
Yeah.
With
Like the
one is
opening scenes.
Yeah, not the little intro thing with
okay.
weird flashbacks.
So not the opening scenes.
Yes, correct. Not the opening scenes. The first montage.
Yeah.
With One Is the Loneliest Number playing, which is one of his better needle drops. And
I didn't conclude needle drops either.
I know, we didn't do needle drops.
There was just so many.
I know. But they play the entire song, and that it just gets me so locked in. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to watch this movie right now. Number 9, I have the drug deal scene with
Number
Alfred.
9? How many did you do?
Oh yeah, that was my number 10, the last one. Number 9, I have the drug deal scene with Alfred Molina.
Yeah.
Number 8, I have the Frank Mackey with his dad scene and Phil
Yeah.
crying in the background, which
Yeah.
is great in that scene. Number 7? Yeah. Number 7, I have Phantom Thread, the first breakfast scene where he
Yeah.
orders, and
yeah.
I wish I had it here.
Absolutely.
But he orders literally just the most delicious sounding
Oh, in the
breakfast
restaurant.
In the
Yeah.
restaurant.
Not
when they
in the
first
house.
meet,
It's the
not
best.
in the house.
It's the best breakfast.
It's
order
the best
of all
breakfast
time.
order of
Yeah.
all time.
Yeah.
Just keeps going.
And it just
Yeah.
keeps going. He just doesn't stop.
And the way
and
that
then she
he's-
brings it, and he's just like,
And he's also like wooing her the entire time,
Yeah.
which is amazing too.
Yeah.
and feeling her out a little bit.
Yeah.
He's like not totally sure at first. And
Yeah. I thought
But
about
he's
she's
kind
like-
of like
she's
he's
like into
macking
it.
pretty hard.
yeah,
I thought about doing that in my favorite shots because, like, when he's
Me too.
ordering, or maybe slightly before, it's just a real slow zoom, and they're like set up symmetrically in that scene, and it's really
And you can
it's
like
very
see,
simple, but it's very
I want to
good.
say the ocean in the far
I
background.
can't
Like,
remember,
you can
but there's
see
some
a lot.
scenic
Yeah.
background.
a
It's
scenic
really
background.
good. It's a really well composed shot.
It's awesome. Just such a good food scene.
That's a great scene.
There's a lot of good food scenes, obviously.
Didn't make it in the food episode, unfortunately.
Really, at all?
Maybe the mushrooms did. I don't remember.
That's a great food movie. You have a food episode?
Yeah,
What's it about?
about food movies, man.
Number 6, I have the first.
Tampopo, so good.
Which one?
Tampopo, it's a Japanese film.
I've
Check it
never
out. I'll let you borrow it.
What do you got on? Criterion?
Oh yeah,
Me too. He gave it to me. It's really good.
it's really good.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah. You would like it.
it's like a ramen movie.
It's like from the
Do I
60s.
need Blu-ray,
oh no,
or-
it's from the 80s. It's like 87.
I'm sure if
Yeah.
I have Blu-ray, I might have to go.
You need
and
a
steal
Blu-ray
my
player,
parents. I'll
but you
steal
need
my
one
parents.
anyways.
I should get one, huh?
Yeah, they're like dirt cheap.
Yeah, they're nothing, right? I think my parents have one that I can just take.
Do that.
I don't know. They might be upset.
You think Blu-ray is better than streaming?
Yes.
Streaming? Yeah, but I mean, streaming is like based on internet connection. Like there are
Yeah.
4K streaming
Right,
options.
yeah.
But like you need to have. I've bought things 4K streaming because I don't have a 4K player, but I have a 4K TV, which I'm going to do something about.
Do we need
But
to get a 4K player to
if
watch?
you're
Only
actually
if you
thinking
have
about
4K.
starting like to buy movies, you might as well just start.
Well,
4K.
I used to buy movies and I stopped buying them because you didn't need to.
Yeah.
Oh, but you do.
you. We've had 2 episodes in a row.
Check out next week's
We've-
episode.
Right, but we also did it in last week's episode.
That's
we
true.
had multiple physical media arguments, discussions.
Well, I mean, this is like the same in music too, right? I mean, one of the great things to think about physical media is that you have a limited choice, which is good because you have your little library, or you go to when you used to go to the movie rental place, you didn't have just basically the world at your fingertips, like you have with streaming and you have with all of these, yeah.
Which is funny because it's kind of like not the opposite of your opinion, but your opinion is like there isn't everything that I have at all of my fingertips, and if I had them physical media, then they would be.
Then wait, what?
Yeah, what?
Well, you're saying
Who's you?
weren't you just saying that streaming, like you have everything at your fingertips?
Yeah, you have everything
You
at
have
your
literally
fingertips.
everything.
Yeah, with
Like
everything.
on Spotify.
But
or
it's
something.
nice to have.
It's nice to have something limited.
Right, that's
your
not what
collection.
he's saying. He's saying he wants the biggest collection because there's not always something streaming, or you have to buy it, or
Well,
or,
but they go hand in hand that way, right?
Yeah.
Because you have the bigger collection that has a lot of stuff that isn't going to.
don't say yeah. This is more of my
No,
point.
because-
No. I'm saying
Yeah.
this is more of my point. He was just like streaming is evil, and I can't find everything all the time. And,
It's true. You can't.
Thank you, Graham.
No. We're all saying the same thing. Streaming,
Jack's saying something different.
streaming fucking sucks. I think that the tech companies have ruined art.
Oh yes, thank you.
And the
Graham.
way that the
Yeah.
way that we consume art,
Yes.
like hands down, have ruined it. They
Yes.
have ruined an entire like industries. of like selling music, of selling film,
Music
like,
for sure.
physical media for film and music. They have completely fucked.
Yeah,
it
but
up.
with
Graham,
film
we
and,
salute you.
But with film and streaming these days, they're like the companies are unlike Spotify and things and Apple Music. Like the companies that are making the movies are the ones that are streaming them.
Right. But
So I mean,
then you have to like you don't want to watch all the movies from Paramount. Like a lot of those movies fucking suck.
I appreciate the convenience of. My point is, I appreciate the convenience of streaming,
Which
and that
I do
could
agree with.
have a
I
lot
do
of
agree
things
with that.
at my tip if I need them, especially for doing this show.
I agree
And
with
we're
that.
like,
I
I
do
got to
agree
do
with that.
research, and I've got 3 of them for free. 2 of them cost $2.
Yeah, I do
I'm
agree
good
with that.
here. But I obviously want a physical collection in which, if like friends come over and they're like, "Let's watch this movie," I'm like, "Boom, I got it on
I
Blu-ray."
got it.
We don't even gotta think about it.
Well, see, a
streaming.
lot of people don't obviously think that that's important with movies. Like
Yeah.
this is like you
And
guys
they're
are-
all wrong.
right, which I think is important to actually even like think about and discuss. Like I
To
think
answer your original question, the quality is better on Blu-ray and 4K
yes.
because you don't have the
Because-
compression and you're not reliant on streaming. Is it
You're not-
markedly better? You
No,
know, that's up to
yeah.
each viewer, you know?
well, then you also have to have a nice like setup, which you have a nice TV and
Yeah, exactly. So it's not like substantial. If that's not how you value consuming movies, then who cares? Like,
I mean, I do.
know
I
some
mean-
people who collect VHS. That's obviously a inferior quality, but it's awesome that they collect.
But
it,
I want to
so.
watch every movie on like a 70 millimeter
Right, right, exactly.
Yeah.
IMAX, an IMAX
Vista
70
Vision.
millimeter, VistaVision,
Yeah.
Well, they look damn good on 4K and Blu-ray.
Right.
And they
Those
do.
sort of
and,
movies.
And
Well,
if you
like,
have,
like watching the Master
Like There Will
last
Be
night.
Blood on
Yeah.
on Blu-ray is like one of the most enjoyable
Yeah,
experiences.
or like watching the Master last
Home
night, just
view.
on
Oh yeah.
just on my TV.
When I rewatched
Like,
it, I
it's
just
still-
streamed it on
Yeah, I
I think
streamed it. I
Amazon,
streamed
and
it.
it looks
and if you
amazing.
have a good
It looks
connection,
incredible.
it looks
Yeah,
great.
right.
So it's not substantial. It's just kind of like where you stand on the morality of it.
I actually kind of felt like I saw that movie in theaters, and
Same.
and like it's beautiful, but it almost impacted me more watching it just like on the TV.
Oh, we've had that
Yes.
conversation
Yeah,
before
which is
too. The
interesting.
in theater versus the at home experience.
Yeah. I personally,
I
am-
have to see it in the theater because I love going to the movie theater.
I'm
I do
getting
too.
back into that,
And I know that
mind
about you.
state. I kind of like
Yeah.
stopped going to the theater for a long time. I get like really like anxious and like triggered sometimes in movie theaters, or like every little sound bothers me.
Well, we've
Or-
talked about this.
Or if like there's some jerk and I don't know, people eating around me. I don't know. It just distracts me.
I
get very
want to get
distracted.
Graham's opinion on this. We've totally gone off the rails on the podcast, but I want to get Graham's opinion on this because we've talked about this and you pushed back on it a little bit. Do you feel that movie theater etiquette has changed post-COVID?
No,
Okay, I guess
No.
I'm wrong.
I live in Oakland. I go see movies in Oakland,
I don't have a comment on that.
and so Well, you think like people are a little bit more like
I think people are looking at their phones more. I think people are talking more post-COVID.
Nah.
That could just be me,
haven't
changing the
noticed that.
goalposts on my argument. But
I haven't noticed anything
all
like
right.
that. No.
I'll just go fuck myself.
And in Oakland, I just think like people like to heckle a little bit sometimes in the movie theater. Sometimes
Do you remember when we saw? I'm assuming
I haven't noticed any. Did you like when we saw one battle after another?
Okay.
No,
everybody
that was
That is a totally different.
That was
yeah,
a,
I mean, I'm
everybody
saying,
was
like,
engaged.
if I go,
and awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, if I go to something like that, and which is what I'm trying to do more often now, is to put myself in situations where everyone around me is going to be an avid film watcher and excited about something,
Yeah.
like openings and things like that, where everybody's excited. But like, I feel like many times I've just gone to a movie on a random time and there's somebody distracting me or something going on that's just like kind of taking me out of the experience, which is to what we started talking about at the beginning of this, why I love watching movies at home. And,
Yeah.
why I like having a big TV is because I can create my environment a
Yeah.
little bit better.
I need to get a bigger TV. I actually kind of want to have a projector. Have you tried doing the projector thing?
I have.
We
it.
have a projector for outside. We haven't used it yet, but
Yeah.
I dropped some coin on this TV because we're home a lot.
What do you have? For the fans at home.
It is a what do you call it? My
One more.
TV is an OLED TV 4K, which is I did a lot of research and
How much was it?
I don't really want to tell you how much I had to pay for it.
I'll look up for it.
Jeez.
OLED.
I dropped over $1,000 on it.
Yeah,
When you can get a good 4K TV for like $300.
Yeah,
But
I
I,
think I was around like 700 in my purchase.
What's
and
the size of it?
Mine's 55 inches.
Yeah, I think mine is too.
And if I went bigger,
No, that is not 55. That is way bigger than 55.
no, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it isn't. Actually,
Really? That's pretty fucking big.
you got to talk into the microphone.
Sorry. It's
no.
pretty fucking big.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
big, but it's like my living room is small. Let's call a spade a spade. So if I
Yeah.
went bigger, it would kind of
TVs
like
get
be
pretty
too
big.
much.
It would chalk it up. Yeah.
All right, we're back in. We got off the rails a little bit. Jack's going to continue his list that we.
Yeah, let's go number 4.
Number 4, I have the processing session that we've already discussed,
yeah.
the first one. Number 3, I have the shut up scene from Philip Seymour Hoffman from
shut
Oh,
up.
from,
Shut up.
Punch Drunk Love.
Yeah.
Shut up. Yeah.
I thought about that too.
Brilliant.
I love that.
Such good acting.
I love that scene.
Number 2, I have Backton Cross.
Yeah. The
And
whole
number
sequence.
Yeah, I would put that in there too.
And number 1, I have the last scene in There Will Be Blood, which is my
That's fair.
obviously
Yeah.
favorite Paul
That's
Thomas
fair.
Anderson scene, but like the literal moment watching that for the first time, being like, oh, you have literally opened up my world to like film and movies that I didn't know that I didn't know that I would ever like a movie like that.
Yeah, that came out in 2007.
I was
and
like
you
a junior in high school.
Yeah.
So it's right around that
Big
time.
moment.
And yeah, it was awesome.
Awesome, dude. He's got some great scenes. All right. We've
Shooting
come to
from the
this.
hip.
Oh, are we shooting from the hip?
Yeah, anything we didn't
I'm supposed to talk too, right?
anything we didn't hit?
I think. You guys covered it all, I think.
We hit a lot of them.
We hit a lot of them, especially
But
throughout the whole
I'm trying to think
episode.
I mean,
as a
there's
whole.
probably like 10 more that we didn't
one of
mention.
mine would be like the New Year's scene in Boogie Nights.
Yeah.
Like that
Yeah.
entire sequence. And
It's
like
a
the
great sequence.
you know, when Philip Seymour Hoffman brings Mark Wahlberg over to see his new car, and then he tries to make
Can
out
I
with
kiss
him,
you on the mouth?
Oh,
and then
man.
he's just like
The fact that is the same
I'm
scene.
so stupid.
The fact that is the same scene with
That's the same
with
scene.
William H Macy
Yeah,
blowing his head off,
right.
and which is extremely
Going to
bloody and
shoot-
gnarly.
shoot them in the yeah, it's incredible.
That's also where you meet Todd Parker. Todd Parker?
Who is
Tom Jane.
Tom Jane?
Also, just because all right. Well, okay. So there's some other scenes. I think Sean Penn and Tom Waits in Licorice Pizza.
Oh,
is
yeah.
a
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
great scene.
That's a
and like
great
that's not my
scene.
favorite film of his. But
No,
that
it's got some
scene,
scenes, yeah.
it has amazing scenes.
Yeah.
It has amazing scenes. So that's an amazing scene.
I thought the reunion of them running at each other was really good too. Which,
I almost made my list.
yeah, it worked, and that's the sort of thing that happens in a movie where I'm like, okay, maybe I do like this movie.
Oh, I like
Uh-huh.
it a lot. We're gonna
Yeah.
find out on my final ranking.
And then another one is the Philip Seymour Hoffman with Sydney in Hard 8.
oh yeah,
I just watched it, Hard 8, so like
yeah.
that scene is
At the
really
craps table.
He's at the craps table.
Yeah.
Is that-
And it's
Oh my
really,
God.
and he's like kind of goading him the whole time, and like,
Yeah, and then he just doesn't do the thing and fucks him up and
Yeah.
fucks up, and then they both lose money. Yeah, it's just so good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a really good one.
Yeah.
Good call, dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's really good. And then I think you guys got them all. I think after that, because we did all the Phantom Thread ones, the breakfast, asparagus. Yeah. I think that's pretty
The
much.
toast. We didn't talk.
I mean,
about the
obviously,
toast
the
scene
end
in
of
Phantom
There Will
Thread.
Be Blood. There Will
The
Be
toast
Blood
scene
was
is
going to
really
be probably my like number one. Would be maybe the ending.
It was funny when I was like working on this and making my doc and all my lists. I just rarely included anything from There Will Be Blood, just because I was like, at the
'Cause you
moment,
know.
I'm gonna know if somebody's already talked about something. I got something else to slide in there.
Yeah.
and I don't know.
Yeah,
It's just so good. I love that movie.
it's
Yeah.
great. Well,
Yeah.
Oh
We're
well,
gonna talk
actually,
about it.
well,
Oh,
and the
okay,
Tom
okay.
Cruise, the
yeah,
the catharsis scene.
with his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we've come to this moment. We're going to rank the filmography, and after that, we're going to say, what we think his Hall of Fame plaque will be, or his obituary 5 movies will be, objectively, if we can.
Well, wouldn't that be our top 5 as well?
Well,
No,
we
because,
got to try
I mean-
to look at it objectively.
Okay. all right.
I go. We usually go
Oh, go ahead.
favorites.
Yeah,
When we're
favorites.
making these lists, so like,
Okay.
I don't think I mean, we're probably going to have some hot takes within this filmography.
Sure.
For instance, for Wes Anderson, I think we both put Life Aquatic in our top 5 movies, but we didn't put it in the eventual 5 movies that we think he'll be remembered for. Does that make sense?
Yeah, interesting. But okay. Yeah, I know what you said.
It's an exercise. We'll see how it goes.
It's an exercise, yeah.
There's a chance
We'll
that
see
we
what they
all
think when
pick
the aliens come and listen to your podcast.
They're probably already listening.
In 200 years.
All right, Graham, you're our guest. Give us your ranking of the PTA filmography.
All of them.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
From 10.
All right, I'm going from 10 down, right?
Into the
Okay.
microphone.
10, Licorice Pizza.
Wow. Okay.
9, Inherent Vice. 8, Hard 8.
Okay.
It's because it's a hard 8.
It is a hard 8.
7, Punch Drunk Love.
Yep.
6, Phantom Thread.
Okay.
5, The Master.
Yep.
4, There Will Be Blood.
Whoa.
3, One Battle After Another.
Okay.
2, Boogie Nights.
Yeah.
1, Magnolia.
Respect.
Yeah.
I mean,
And to be honest, the last 5
You could probably interchange.
are interchangeable, and I'm not sure if One Battle After Another needs to be where it is or not. Like, I have to see that movie multiple times.
That's where I struggled with it too.
But I do think that it's in my top 5 of his for sure.
I would agree.
So, and also it might even be number 1. That's the thing that's crazy about it. I don't know.
Jack, let's hear your ranking.
10, I got Licorice Pizza.
God damn it.
9, I have Inherent Vice.
That's right.
7, I have Punch Drunk Love.
What about 8?
Oh, sorry. All right.
The gun, yeah.
Mine aren't numbered here. They're just listed, so that's making.
Oh,
you know,
I see. Yeah.
Like they're in
Yeah,
order.
you need 8, but
Number 8, Punch Drunk Love.
Yeah.
Number 7, Hard 8.
Okay.
Number 6, Phantom Thread. Number 4, The Master.
5.
Number 5, The Master.
Number 5, The Master. Number 4, Boogie Nights.
Oh.
Okay.
Number 3, Magnolia.
All
Number
right.
2, One Battle After Another. And number 1, There Will Be Blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can dig that. I love that One Battle After Another. We love so much.
Yeah. It's
Well,
hard to. I literally have had moments since seeing that movie where I'm like, I don't know what movie I feel like watching next. Like, I can't get it out of my mind.
Yeah. I've been
It was
thinking
helpful
about
to be
it
doing
since
this
we saw
pod
it.
because I got to go watch Paul Thomas Anderson movies next. But I was like, I really just want to watch that movie like twice right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I
going to
agree.
go back and watch it again.
Me too. All right, here's my list. It should be, I think we're all on the same page with this. It should be noted we're grading on a curve here. I don't dislike any of his movies, which
I agree, yeah.
we've done directors in the past, and I have disliked some of their movies, but not with Paul Thomas Anderson.
Licorice Pizza was the only one that I didn't like.
All right, well,
Initially.
And it had a lot
Initially.
of aspects that I did. I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
Had a lot of aspects that I did like.
Yeah.
But I think this one, he lost the plot a little bit. Or, it was long and it was not that exciting.
Yeah.
you're gonna dislike where I have it on my list then.
All right.
All right, number 10, I have Hard 8. It's good, but number 10. Number 9, I have Inherent Vice, which I think we all have number 9.
Yeah,
and
it is.
There you
I
go.
really like that movie. Number 8, I have Punch Drunk Love.
Huh.
Number 7, I have The Master. Great movie. Really well made. I just
Yeah,
don't enjoy it that
He's not a
much.
master guy.
Yeah.
I just don't enjoy it that much.
I know. It's
absolutely
it can be
enjoy
a
it.
little bit slow.
Yeah.
Master. I
don't
That
think
and
that's
like
the
it's
part
just
that-
makes me uncomfortable. I don't really know
but
like
that's
what
what
I'm
movies
supposed
do.
to be. Yeah. It's just whatever. That's
I think it's a bit slow.
Sure.
yeah.
You also had it number like 4 or 5.
I had a 5. I mean, I think it's
We're
amazing.
at number
Yeah, me too.
6.
I
I,
love
mean,
it.
it's
All right,
it's
all right,
not.
all right.
Again, I don't dislike any of the movies. Number 5, I had Phantom Thread. Number 4, is that right? No.
So you like Phantom Thread
No,
more?
I'm sorry.
I actually, Phantom Thread became a sleeper for me, actually. Like,
Sorry. Number 6.
I loved it when I saw
have,
it, and then I saw it again, and I just loved it more.
Yeah, my experience. I had a funny experience with Phantom Thread, or like, basically, I saw it with my now fiance, and we both left the theater like loving it, and we're like, man, we just had a great time watching that movie. And then I didn't see it for a long time, and about 2 years down the road, I was just like, I really couldn't tell you like what I liked. I remember loving it, but I don't remember why I liked it so much. And then rewatching it, it was just like, oh yeah, it's absolutely insane and super funny.
It's
Well,
an
I don't know, everything about it.
impeccably
you know?
made movie. It's beautiful to look at. It's weirdly
But
very
like you said,
funny.
it's like a sleeper. You know, you don't
Yeah.
really like think of it as.
It's not a flashy movie.
Yeah, and I also think like if you saw that movie and you didn't know it's Paul Thomas Anderson, you just saw it randomly, you'd probably be like, it might not stick with you. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Which again, like, not again, but it, if you didn't know it was Paul Thomas Anderson and it doesn't stick with you, does that make it a good movie?
So where
Sorry, on Phantom Thread was number 6.
Right? Or no, I thought it was number 5.
I said number 5. It's actually number 6. Number 5 is Licorice Pizza. That's right. I love Licorice Pizza. Number 4 is Magnolia. Number 3, the top 3, on a given day, I could go any number. Number 3 is Boogie Nights. Number 2 is There Will Be Blood.
Wow, here he goes. He's gonna do it.
And number 1, I absolutely love this movie. And I what got me to rank One Battle After Another number 1 is that not only was it a wonderful viewing experience the first time, but I can tell that this is a movie that I'm going to appreciate over and over again.
Yeah.
So I gave it the nod. I mean, it was an action thriller. It's relevant to the time we're living in. It has a lot to say about the social commentary and politics that we're living in, and I just had to do it. I had to do it to him.
Yeah.
I just loved it.
I had a really good text conversation with my friend Jesse Taves, who is like a Thomas Pynchon fan.
Sure.
Read Vineland. Like texted me immediately after we're watching the movie, and he was like, "Did I just see the best movie?"
Okay,
Did I?
that's what I was wondering.
That's
because
how I felt.
Yeah.
And I didn't know. That's kind of what I'm describing. Is like, what movie do I watch now? It was like,
Did we just see the best movie? Like,
yeah.
is
and it
that
made me feel
the
like
best?
anxious a little bit or something. I was just like, whoa, I don't know the last
You know,
time
one
I
of the
felt this way.
one of the most amazing things in that movie is like, it is just nonstop. It just keeps you going, and
It
it
is
holds you in
propulsive.
it holds you in its grip.
propulsive,
And-
fast-paced.
Yeah.
Even though it's a long movie, propulsive, fast-paced movie, hurtling towards the ending.
And like, I think like he's Paul Thomas Anderson is really good with the catharsis. Like, there's multiple times I've cried in his movies.
Sure.
And I didn't cry until the very end of One Battle After Another. And
Same.
that's when you're supposed to cry.
Right. And I didn't
And that's
see
ex-
it coming.
Yeah,
I didn't
see it coming
like,
either.
It didn't need to do that for
Yeah.
me. It could have just been heartfelt.
Yeah.
But it was more than that.
Yeah, it was
just
way
like-
more than
I was
that.
just like,
My friend who we saw it with, he said that he went to he was like walking out. He was like, I feel so anxious after that movie. And he said he went to the bathroom and he started peeing, and he just started weeping.
yeah, dude. I went to the bathroom immediately after seeing this movie, and it was jam packed full of dudes. It was a small bathroom, and there was like a line. Nobody was speaking.
Yeah.
You know, it was.
Yeah.
It's a great film. It's an incredible film, and it's like it's definitely the best of the year by far. We know that, but it might be one of the better movies to come out in a while.
I made it.
I'd say it's the best of the decade so far since
sure.
2020.
I
Yeah,
made a
definitely.
TikTok where I'm very hesitant to say that one of the movies I just watched for the first time can be one of my favorite movies. And I'm not saying One Battle After Another is, but it was weird that I made that TikTok, a week ago. And then I saw this movie and was like, damn, like this is what I'm looking for. And so I just decided to pull off the restraints and put it as my number 1. And my reasoning behind it is, I don't know this for sure because I haven't rewatched it, but I have a feeling that I will be more willing to rewatch that over and over again compared to something like There Will Be Blood. And it is speaking to something that is relevant in our times whilst being a phenomenal film.
That's the thing
and
that's
well
like
acted.
shows
It's just
how
like,
amazing he is as a director. Like you're gonna go and rewatch that as much as like Boogie Nights to me is like the most rewatchable.
oh, 100%.
100%. And I think that earlier when I was talking about this being like Boogie Nights was part of that. I think the pacing is similar, and it's just like different subject matters, obviously, and there's action versus like
it's
comedy
different though. Like there's like Boogie Nights settles into moments, and this never fucking settles. Like,
No.
it
Yeah.
just keeps going.
Right.
Like
Which
the
is-
narrative, which is like I think it's one of the most brilliantly paced movies I've ever seen.
Right.
Actually.
Which is kind of like Magnolia. I mean,
Yeah.
not
A little
as
bit,
far-
yeah.
But it's like Magnolia and Boogie Nights. It's just like you're not going to feel comfortable, but you'll be laughing, and you're entertained the whole time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Magnolia is like maybe a little too uncomfortable. Also, I want to talk about your number one as Magnolia.
Yeah.
I was driving here today. I had number 3 Magnolia all the way. I was like confident about it. It was like my first favorite. It means a lot to me personally. I was listening to a podcast about Magnolia, and it was liking it, but it was talking about how it's one of his more flawed films and all this stuff. And then I started questioning myself. I was like, man, do I need to put like Boogie Nights above it just because I know that that's objectively like amazing? And then I backed out of it.
Good.
Well, why?
I backed out of it before I knew that you, like when I got here, I was just like, nah, just go for it. Like, this is your heart. And then I could tell by the way you were talking about Magnolia, I was like, I got someone here who's equally.
Well, I mean,
We got another Magnolia
I will
head.
talk about why Magnolia I think is like a complete masterpiece and why it means so much to me. It's actually I don't know how to back that up. I'm just kidding. No, I mean that movie. I mean, okay. First off, just like as far as making a movie with multiple narratives that coincide with each other, it was like before Babel did that. Remember
Yeah.
that? There was
And
like
Crash.
Crash
And Traffic.
So it's
Yeah.
it's definitely been the first of a trendsetter.
Yeah.
In
and
that
the
way.
smallest of all those movies.
Yeah.
It's also a
And-
very Robert Altman-esque movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Nashville.
Yeah.
There are other movies
Yeah, but
that
I mean,
did
as
that,
far
but-
as like a more modern take
Yeah,
on that,
right.
I think like everybody, yeah.
I
yeah.
didn't mean that as like a counterpoint to what you were saying.
I just think it started a trend for
did.
sure.
Yeah, definitely.
And then I think like all of the performances are so brilliant, and it has this like the through line of it all being just like people being human and making mistakes and
Weird
that
things happening.
weird things happen, and that there's redemption and there's forgiveness that can happen, and like the moral authority is this like really kind of dumb cop, you know,
Yeah.
in the movie, which is really interesting. It's
Right.
like really backwards and so
Super
many
backwards.
Yeah,
He's like not a hero. He's
And, like,
a total loser.
if you were to actually like talk shit about one battle after another, if you're a Republican and you're going to say like, oh, this guy's just like a liberal twat or whatever, go look at Magnolia and see that like the narrator or like the actual protagonist is a cop, is you know.
Yeah.
And it's not like he just loves like the full breadth of humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's writing
He's
about
interested
it.
in the human story.
Yeah.
And I like being
And-
overwhelmed with that sort of thing.
And that
like
movie,
beat me over the head
Magnolia goes there so deeply into like all of the different stories that are in it. Like you just get enveloped by the human experience, and it just goes. It's intense. And
I
then
agree. People say it's too
baffling.
long, and it's like
It's not too
there
long.
are things
It's-
that don't make sense, and there are storylines that are
I think it
unnecessary.
all
It's like,
makes-
how can you say a storyline is unnecessary in a piece of art? Everything
Yeah.
is necessary in here. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I mean, he
Well-
himself has said that he would cut out certain things. I think since then, and
there
he's-
have been storylines that are unnecessary in various films, but I wouldn't say that about Magnolia.
Well, and I think that he nailed his pacing in one battle after another.
Yeah,
I would
like
think
that-
he nailed his pacing in Magnolia. I mean, it's a long movie, but I don't feel like
Yeah.
it's
love watching it.
dragging.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's again, I said this about One Battle After Another. It's a propulsive movie. You're constantly moving
Yeah.
forward. It's edited in a way that is constantly moving the story forward. I don't think it feel like it's slow at all. It's long.
I mean, there are moments where in Magnolia where you're like, oh God, I'm dealing with Julianne Moore
Yeah.
talking about
right. Yeah, there's certain characters that you end up not really wanting to hang out
Yeah.
with by the end, and you still have to. But I don't know.
It's but like one battle after another like manages to just like keep the narrative going and never a dull moment really
Yeah.
the entire movie.
Number 1, dude.
Yeah, good job.
I know. I would actually. I was tempted, but then
Yeah.
I was like, Magnolia and Boogie Nights are both, and There Will Be Blood. Honestly,
Those are my top 4.
yeah.
You know?
I had another
those
thing
are
with
them.
rewatching There Will Be Blood, which is, spoiler alert, probably going to be in my top 5 favorite movies of all time when we get that going.
I have to watch it again. You know, I
it's-
didn't watch it again before that. I wanted to, and I didn't do it.
It has been one of my favorite movies for a while, and I love
It
rewatching
used to be my favorite movie forever, but then I also didn't like Paul fucking Dano in it.
This was, and I don't have that experience, but this was the first time rewatching it for this pod where I was like, okay, I think I might be in a new level of having seen this movie. Do I still hold this in such high regard? Or do I just like it to a point and have seen it so many times that,
Yeah.
you know? And then then I watched One Battle After Another, and I'm like, I need to watch that 5 more times.
Yeah,
this
but
week.
but that's just like we love it because we just saw it and it's blew us away,
Right,
which is also fucking awesome. that
I
we
tried
get
to
see.
take that into consideration.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do think that
didn't work.
like we're all asking the same question. I think anybody
Yeah.
who loves Paul Thomas Anderson is like, is that the best?
Was
that the best
thing?
one?
Yeah.
Is that the best one?
I will say Paul Thomas Anderson is one of my favorite directors, other than One Battle After Another, which I am putting aside in this specifics of this conversation. He hasn't made any movie that is one of my favorite movies, but I will say all of his movies are great. Like the difference
Really?
between the 10 and number 1 are not small, but pretty small compared to other directors. I love all of his movies, but I don't know that he's made any movie that for me, like, pick your number, 25, 50. I don't know that he's made any movies that are in my top 25 favorite movies.
I could see
let's say.
4 of these making my top 50
Me too.
movies.
Me too. Yeah, I
could see
agree.
2 or 3 of them making my top 25.
Well,
Top 10.
50 would be
Yes.
different. Top 10,
I would
don't
probably
think
go
he's had-
top 10. But I would go top yeah, for sure. I would go. I mean, definitely top 10. And that's why I think that's why Magnolia, I don't know, like it just
It stands out to you for a reason.
Yeah.
Which is my
you said
favorite
it-
part of the human experience of cinema is that I was literally like, who cares about any of this? And I was literally driving over here being like, oh, is Magnolia too high on my top 10? And you like were put it at your number 1. And it,
Well, you
Yeah.
said it. It was an important
Yeah.
movie to your family, and so you grew up watching it. I mean,
yeah. I think it's the catharsis that happens in Magnolia that really gets it for me. Because I love a movie where I can just cry. And where like the characters are going through something that's like a big change. It's about redemption, you know, and like
yeah.
and they're going through some of the like most intense situations in that movie, you know? Like
Well, I mean, I said it. You know, I don't know how long it was ago in this podcast, but I said it when we were talking about the best scenes. The final scene of Magnolia just totally makes the whole movie for me.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
it's
and
just wonderful.
like I was talking about with Licorice Pizza, when they meet up, it was like a total, when they do the running at each other thing, it was like a total flip for me in a movie because I finally saw something that I was like super
Yeah.
emotionally drawn
and
into.
to bring it back to the whole PTA experience in general, he's interested in character connection in that the spacing between the lines where characters meet and sort of
Human interaction,
human
bonding.
interactions. That's a better way to say it.
Yeah.
He's also a total perv.
Yes, we
well-
have not really touched on that.
haven't
We
That
haven't
touched
much.
really
on
touched
that,
on that yet, but
but
yeah, that's
he's a
100% true.
Total fucking perv.
Yeah.
Which
I would put him up there with Quentin Tarantino as being like a total perv.
I think he's more of a
Yeah,
like
maybe even more than Quentin.
Yeah,
I mean,
more-
Quentin's like more like
He's into
like
that
mess-
violence.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's more
violence is
violent,
just like
yeah.
testing the lines of inappropriate behavior. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Paul Thomas Anderson's like, I love boobs, and
Let's put
Yeah.
more
Kinda
sex
like-
in the movie and
Well, like I mean, The Master almost just becomes about like Phoenix just finding boobs, big tits.
yeah. Nobody put in what did the Amy Adams jerking off Philip Seymour Hoffman make
Because
anybody's
I don't
long
really like
list?
that
didn't
scene.
put,
No.
didn't put that in as
I
my
don't
best
like
scene.
that scene.
Gotta be
I
honest.
watched that scene last night, and I was like, "Oh God, I don't want to watch this."
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't want to watch it, but I think Philip Seymour Hoffman's really funny in it. Like his
Yeah.
performance is pretty funny in that scene.
He
Good point.
I mean, he's amazing in that movie. He's got so much charisma. Like when he's like singing the song.
True.
Oh, at the end of the movie?
Tits.
Like what's the song? You know, where he's like
Yeah, where everybody's naked, but it's
Yeah.
only in Quell's imagination.
That's
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird scene,
That's
dude.
a weird
so
scene,
weird.
man. I was watching it with Becky recently. She's like, "Is this?" She was like halfway falling asleep, and she woke up
Am I
and everybody
dreaming?
was naked.
Well, this
and
is
she's
part of like the perverted
Oh,
sense of
100%.
Anderson, like that scene, or like a lot of the scenes in Inherent Vice. There's a lot of like overblown sexuality that happened in that movie.
Also,
Becky
just
was
like
Or like One Battle After Another with the erection in the beginning. Like,
Oh, yeah.
their whole dynamic was, it's fucking great, but it's
yeah, when
it's
okay.
perverted as hell.
Now I have multiple points I want to make, but with One Battle After Another, like when that all that stuff started, I was like, oh, it's gonna be one of those Paul Thomas Anderson movies, where it's like, oh yeah, this is one of Paul Thomas Anderson's things. But he also like with the whole imagining everybody naked thing, and the frog, he does magical realism or like really brief moments of surrealism that I really appreciate and always work for me just because it's him and he likes to put him in there. I mean, Inherent Vice is full of them, but anything just like out of left field that happens in any of his movies, I'm always like very appreciative of that isn't necessarily actually happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's one of the greatest.
But he didn't really do that with One Battle After Another. He didn't
No.
have like anything that was
Nothing
like surreal. And,
I don't think
like,
that
out
there
of
were
the
many
It was a
challenges
little-
for an audience in that
a little
movie.
bit more of a straightforward,
Which
just like action thriller, but also made impeccably well.
Well, no, there's a shit ton of like metaphors happening
Sure.
Yeah.
throughout the entire movie, and like really deep subject matter to go into. It's just that you don't have to like do
Yeah.
anything surreal with that subject matter because it's all pretty fucking real in our current reality.
Yeah.
I also feel like
Like the
No,
Christmas
you're right. It's
Adventurers.
like
so funny.
that's a little surreal. But
I
like,
think that the
obviously very
name, I
imaginable.
think that the name Christmas Adventurers was a little too much.
I
That was maybe my only
di-
critique.
hard
My
disagree.
literal only critique was
Hard disagree.
But like that's okay.
I think for me that was the one aspect of this movie that was that one little surreal piece that I'm kind of okay with, especially when they go in
Yeah.
and they say "Hail Saint Nick," like that's
I love
That's
the scene with the
so
old guy
funny.
who's just like, just make it clean.
Just
we
make
can,
it clean.
We can
Jeez.
eat off of.
I
on
also
the floor.
think
eat
that
off the floor.
we want to eat off the floor. Make it
Insane.
clean.
yeah.
So creepy.
That's so creepy. It's so.
I
good.
also think you can enjoy this movie going into all those different aspects and layers of the filmmaking process and the story that he's trying to tell. And you can also go into it, enjoy it just as an action thriller. I mean, I would be surprised if you don't take some sort of political or social message from it. But if you don't want to, like, it's an awesome action thriller, even at its most base level.
Yeah, that last scene is car chases. The car chases in general.
Great.
Oh man, it's crazy to even like when I've been thinking about it more and more. I think mostly back to like the sensei scenes.
Yeah.
The
Same.
sensei scenes, I'm like, I
So
just keep,
fantastic.
Yeah,
and between him and Chase Infinity or the daughter, what's Willa.
Yeah.
I just love whenever they're either with each other interacting or directly like thinking about the other person or something.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
like,
Really good. It's a fantastic movie. Number one for
that's
for
your
one,
number one
for one.
But
Josh
you don't
Mueller.
even like Paul Thomas Anderson, so
That's not what I said. Even a little bit. Not even a little
you don't even like him.
He's
so,
like,
why are we
through
even here?
these 10 films, they're all pretty much the same in my rankings.
I like this one because it has more action.
All right, we gotta handle the objective top 5 obituary movies
Okay.
for Paul Thomas Anderson.
I got my vote.
Okay, let's hear it.
My vote would be my top 5,
Okay, that's not
which is The Master, Boogie Nights, Magnolia, One Battle, and There Will Be Blood.
Yeah, I'm in the
I
same boat.
actually think those are the same. Those
Yeah.
aren't
I think
necessarily
that
my
might have
top
been
5.
all of
but
ours in
definitely.
some order.
Definitely.
Are we going to rank them?
no,
Oh, okay. Because
We don't
I
have to
think it's-
rank.
We
I
don't
think
have to
it's
rank
easy
that-
with One Battle at this point.
no, I agree. And I had
But those
Licorice-
are definitely going to be it because I think One Battle is going to win Best Picture this year. I'm going to say it right now.
Let's okay.
All right.
Let's see.
It's gonna win Best Picture, Best Director, Best Score, Best Cinematography, possibly. Right?
And you don't know the scores.
Sound.
Sound, yes.
It's gonna win.
Cinematography, potentially.
I think it's gonna win a lot of
He
the.
could win Best
technical.
Actor.
I
Well,
bet.
we don't know, man.
Yeah,
It's September.
Leo could. I don't think he's gonna win Best Actor. He could.
Who would?
Sean Penn's gonna win Best Sporting.
Who would win Best Actor?
We don't know.
Dwayne
It's
The Rock
September.
Johnson.
Maybe.
No, he's not.
I know, but like, let's.
He's
talk
not
about-
gonna win. Actually, I don't think.
I know. I'm hearing other, the reporting after the initial
it-
success is a little mixed.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna win. Once I see it, I'll know.
Yes. Oh, of course. And now, once I see any movie for the rest of the movie, I will be pitting it up against.
I'll be like,
I think
No,
that's
no.
the key point. This is the clear movie to beat at this point.
Mm-hmm.
It's up until this point, it had been Sinners, which is a very good movie.
Sinners is not a movie that will win Best Picture.
Nope. It won't. I didn't think that at the time, but I thought it was up until this point. It was my
Yeah,
favorite movie of the year.
Up until
but-
this point, I think it was
F1
more
was
of a-
actually even more. Dude, F1?
I did like F1.
Where the fuck did that come from?
It was good.
It was actually good, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was really good.
It was actually good.
It was very good.
What the hell?
It was very good. But I mean, I think we are all in agreement that one battle after another is the clear frontrunner to this point.
Agreed.
I
And
can't think
every
of another
other-
actor who's even in like rumors or like movies coming out.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Which one?
I can't think of another actor that is rumored to be
Well, Timothée Chalamet.
okay. Yeah,
That's
a good,
in the
Marty Supreme.
Marty
right.
Supreme.
And
I
then
think
you
like
said
they're,
Dwayne the Rock
people
Johnson,
are talking about
Hamnet.
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
I also hear that he's not necessarily the driving force of
I
the movie, and that she
don't
is.
like that actor.
Really.
Oh, really?
Oh my god.
I like him, but
Did
I
you
haven't
see him in
seen-
Gladiator 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was terrible.
Okay.
I don't know about terrible.
Zero charisma, zero point of view, like zero. Like how you can't even like anybody who's like a layman watching that movie and being like, you can't sell me with your speeches. Like, couldn't you get somebody else to like give a good? He was bad.
Do you see
I
After
had
Sun?
I had a good time in.
After some bored the fuck.
I actually haven't. I haven't seen it, but I know he's like in it.
It's not good. I don't understand that movie. It's boring as fuck.
Looks like it. Yeah, it's part of the one reasons I haven't put it on.
It's big in the
Yeah,
letterbox.
yeah, exactly. You're not gonna like it.
Okay,
Don't watch it. Why watch it?
because it's widely
By
pretty-
who?
By
It's-
the letterboxed overlords.
Yeah, but you're not gonna. I mean, maybe you'll like it. I don't know. I
know.
turned it off.
No, I
Well, you're speaking my language so far this
We're with
entire
you.
pod.
All right, we got to
Yeah.
wrap this up.
All right.
Paul Thomas Anderson, one of the best, I don't know, handful of directors of the past 30 years. Certainly one of the best American directors of the past 30 years. He's phenomenal. We love him.
He's great. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you,
We-
PTA, for making movies.
love you, PTA.
Yeah. Please make more.
Oh,
Make
I mean,
one-
what do we think?
I'm actually-
what do we think he's got next?
That actually is a good question.
I
I've been
thought
thinking
about-
about that too.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I guarantee we have 5 years to wait.
Does he have?
Maybe, but he also does a weird flipping.
I
of-
think he might not wait 5 years because this one he's been working on for 10 years,
20, apparently.
20 years. So he's working on the script for that long. So he's got to have some other shit that he's working on.
that's a good point.
And in the past couple, he's made a few, like,
He also
smaller
has 4
movies.
kids, by the way.
Right.
Well,
And
Which-
you know how having
with
kids.
my... I do. You know,
Makes
saps
things
your
difficult.
productivity,
but,
Not when you win Best Picture and Best Director.
which he...
Because
might
what did
do.
Christopher Nolan do after he won Best Director? He was like, well, I'm going to do The Odyssey. They're like, well, he couldn't get any more epic. And he
Odyssey.
did. Yeah, he did The
And,
Odyssey.
and then I'm going to get every actor in Hollywood and make some super historical epic...
I'm stoked for it.
Well, yeah.
I think that this movie, I think One Battle After Another is kind of like when Oppenheimer came out, where it was like, that movie's going to win Best Picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't as widely acclaimed.
Oppenheimer
What
wasn't?
I don't know. I don't think it was.
Oppenheimer wasn't?
Yes. I don't think
Oh.
it was every review that you could read on the internet right
Yeah.
now is going to be overwhelmingly positive, which for One Battle After Another it is.
It's pretty much a 100%
Yeah.
approval.
But I agree with you. I
rating.
think it was like
Yeah.
Oppenheimer's probably going to win because that thing was. You like Oppenheimer?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
I agree
Do
with
you like it? Yeah.
Yes, I put it as my number one historical film ever made.
Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Hold on. Have you seen Lawrence of Arabia?
Oh wait, no, maybe Lawrence was my number one. Oh, I might have.
Lawrence of Arabia.
You went pretty hard for.
I did go a little hard for Oppenheimer, but I also went hard for Lawrence in that one.
You did.
You know what I love in Oppenheimer and is the cinematography and the coloring in Oppenheimer. So like the atomic bomb happens. He comes outside and it's just like this overblown, like super bright, like colors and like all the color has been sucked out of the movie.
Yeah.
Where the rest of the movie is very vibrant and very golden.
Right.
The entire time it's like that. And then when that
And it
happens,
just fades away.
it happens like that. And I thought that was like a subtle thing that nobody really fucking talks about, but it was a beautiful fucking choice to do that.
I mean, it's no original take here, but the dropping the bomb scene is just one of the most, I don't know, riveting cinematic sequences we've had in this century.
Yeah.
It's just so good.
It's undeniably amazing film.
Shout out PTA.
Yeah.
I mean, we like one battle after another better than that.
It's
It's actually a better. I would. I definitely.
I easily
yeah.
can slip that in there as a
I
better
would
movie.
definitely watch one battle after another over that for sure.
I do. I'm just joking. I really like Oppenheimer. But anyway, I have it on Blu-ray over here on my wall.
Sweet. Throw it on.
Don't tempt me. Graham, thanks for coming, man.
Yeah, thanks. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
How long are we at here?
Oh,
Yeah, what is
God
the
knows.
unedited time?
The unedited is 2 hours and 56 minutes.
Not too bad.
All right. Well, either
Thanks
way,
for coming, Graham.
It was a
coming,
lot of
Graham.
fun, guys.
It was
Thank
fun.
you.
The
Thank you
long
for having
list.
me.
Shout out PTA. We love the guy. Make
Hopefully-
more movies.
Yeah.
See you guys in the next one.
Peace.